What just happened here was
There's no reason to tell everybody.
We
what the fuck
made the
happened.
greatest podcast of all time, and then the fucking program crashed.
Can I tell you something? Let me just fucking Clint Eastwood you for a minute. It's second half in America right now. Let's get back out there and win one, guys. Yeah, we just dumped maybe the.
Is this Clint Eastwood when he's fighting with a monkey?
No. From the ads where he didn't realize that he was signing off on the bailout.
Oh yeah,
he made that ad for Chrysler and then and then realized that he was endorsing.
So
the
it's not when he was beating up guys behind a bar and then he'd go back in his truck with his monkey.
Guy. This is an older, crotchetier guy who's saying it's second half in America and it's time to get. Which is actually, I actually love the ad
because that Clint Eastwood with the monkey is essentially what our podcast is.
If we were only that good, dude, we have maybe one of the greatest guests we've ever had by far. Definitely.
We had a really good...
the second prettiest person in this room next to me. and we fucking got in the shit with... We got in it with Nikki.
Don't say who it is yet, because we're going to introduce her after the break, because that's what we do here. We talk first, and then we go walking...
I'm an actually man that used to listen to podcasts before they fucking disappeared.
Do you ever listen to
completely.
ours?
No.
Because you don't know how it works.
I don't... Where do you get these? Where is a podcast? I don't know what one is. So you get it. It's on. Is it on iTunes or what is it? How does it work?
Do you listen
to it or do you watch it?
You're listening to Walking the Room.
You cunt.
Our guest is Nikki Glaser.
I'm an action man. I'm a man that listens to podcasts. It's what I am. Bringing it back with some positivity, bro. Bringing it back. You're going
Dave
negative.
Anthony.
I'm going pro. I'm going
Greg
up.
Barrett.
I'm bringing it up.
Our guest is Nikki Glaser from the I don't know what you're doing podcast.
What the fuck is that? Jesus Christ.
You guess who's coming to dinner? Podcast.
Is she on Guess Who's Coming to Dinner?
I think so.
No, she's from the Kevin Pollak
Who's
show.
that? Who's the guy who does the thing?
What guy?
She's from the Who's the guy who does the thing podcast.
Oh, I love that. What's that guy doing?
No.
Guy that turns it on.
Guess who's?
She's from the 11
I guess I know what we're doing
podcast.
Close. You had to be there.
I knew it was a question.
Yeah. Well, that's not really a question.
You are.
You had
Do you
to
know
be
why we
there?
don't?
Why are you doing this?
Why are you here?
Why are you doing this
here?
podcast?
Why are you?
That's what I'm asking myself.
She's on the Why Are You Looking at Me podcast.
But she's just joined the How You Is podcast. How You Is.
I is good.
Are you good?
I don't know.
Are you
I don't
sad
know
right
how
now?
to feel. I'm going through something.
We're having an
With
emotional
this.
experience because we lost 2 segments.
And they
Maybe
were
the
good,
greatest
guys.
segments of all time.
Yeah, they were fucking unbelievable. Mm-hmm. Especially with the guests. So like, oh, do we know each other? And then we just got into the shit. We got into her like life. It was like you would have been stuck. Like if you were listening to this, it'd be like you were watching a game of strip poker where only the girl is taking her clothes off, and you're about to get to the goodness, and then the whole fucking thing disappears and it never happened. It's just Dave and I with our cocks out.
Seriously.
Except the last part is actually.
You are
that's
now,
actually, we do have our dicks
You're
out.
now tuning in, and it's just me and Greg with our dicks out. It's the worst porno you've ever seen. And it's a porno now, and it's just shots of our faces.
Right.
That's the worst part.
Well, you know
of
what
a
it is?
porno.
Is it's you and I just walking around looking for people to fuck. We can't find anybody. We're like in an abandoned building. We're actually over at MySpace, and we're just walking around what's left of MySpace.
What happened?
Looking for people.
Where's everybody?
How come nobody's here? My page just loaded. Did you have a MySpace page?
Oh, I did. It's still going.
Is it really?
Oh yeah.
Do
I
you
don't
go
know
over there?
No, never. Do you?
What
go to your...
did you do?
I
Do
don't
you have
even
like
remember
a?
the password. I have to ask
I don't
a
remember
crazy
the password
ex-boyfriend.
either. Yeah. Oh my God. Why?
Wait, what?
Why does he have your MySpace password?
I'm just kidding. Like I just feel like.
Oh, yeah, but guys
I think
that stalked you.
I just retweeted myself by saying that joke.
Was that a
You
joke?
took a
Did
tweet
you
in.
just say a tweet?
I did. It's a. I mean, I think it's funny to say that I don't remember my old password. I should go ask my crazy ex-boyfriend.
That's great.
I think that's a good joke.
I retweeted about a month ago. Hey, my MySpace page just loaded, and you should see
You actually had a
my
funny
unicorn.
tweet.
Yeah. Every once in a while, I do one good one, maybe every 4 or 5 months.
You've got some good ones.
I get in there.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
get it. I get in there.
No.
Look at Dave. He doesn't fucking know.
Dave's
He doesn't
the
pay
king
any attention.
of
Well,
Twitter.
Dave's
I know what I'm doing over
Dave's
Yeah, he
funny,
does.
fight, fuck you,
Oh,
don't
I
block.
love it so much.
That's Dave. Just fucking
Some
in it
guy-
with the dude. No, come on.
Some guy yesterday tweets me, and the tweet is like, "Hey, fatty. Hey, you stupid fucking fatty hack, stupid, unfunny. Fuck you, you faggot. You unfunny fuck. And I was
too-
like,
Really
more than-
likes
that's more,
Fs.
that's more than.
and I was like, what?
A lot of
what the-
alliteration.
It seems like that's more than 140.
What the fuck just happened? And then I retweeted. I felt really bad about this because it's so hacky, but I wanted him to respond and say it was hacky, but he never did. I wrote "Not cool, Dad," which is totally hacky, and I wanted him to respond, and then I was gonna respond to that, but he never did. And then someone goes, "Go look at his feed." So I go look, and he's got like 6 followers, and all he does is do that to comics. So it's like me and Norton and Bill Burr and like all these good comics.
Oh, that's awesome.
And me.
How
and
come I
he's
didn't
just
get one?
doing it to
Yeah,
all those
I
people.
feel
I, said
left
good
out.
comics. So it's just all these people.
But
he's doing it
no.
to.
So why how come he didn't hit me
Kyle
up?
Kinane, you just sweet little
Yeah,
Kyle
but why did he
Kinane.
hit me up with a solid.
It's a good
What about
comics.
Glaser?
Well, you probably listen to it to ladies.
Yeah.
So then I block
she
him,
cannot
right?
Be accused of being a fatty fat faggot. She can't be.
No. So then I block him.
Yeah.
And I go and I look. Someone goes, go look at his thing. And he keeps responding to me. He's like, you fucking reported me for spam, motherfucker. And I'm like, no, I don't even know what's happening right now. You're having a fight with yourself. Maybe you should stop calling everyone a dick and people won't hit spam all the time.
Yeah.
Like, it was really crazy. So I might get killed.
Well, that guy, first off, that guy is naked with a clown mask and a doll up his ass, sitting in his fucking dirty apartment somewhere in
Are you
the middle of
talking about me?
nowhere. Yeah.
I call that Saturday. Nikki?
Do you
Dave?
get Nikki? Do you get haters? Do you get any haters on Twitter? On Twitter?
Occasionally, but not nothing that I ever try to pick fight. I
You're
don't
not really
do
a
that. I don't-
pig.
Like
you
what
just
kind
do
of
funny little
like
things.
what?
yeah. But I do some controversial stuff.
Go
that
ahead. What do you
people
got? What do you
upset
got?
people.
What do you got?
Well, today it's President's Day, so I said, remember when JFK made his mistress give
A friend of
his
blowjob.
presidential aide a blowjob?
Yeah.
Happy President's Day. Because that's all I took from that story was that he just sicked his mistress on. He goes, Powers
to
looks like a little
to be
tense."
fair to
she ate it
him-
in a pool.
To be fair to him, she had a mouth.
That's true.
He was a
And his
good.
friend had a
Good
cock.
point.
And you're the
Oh.
president, so you're basically...
You're right. I didn't even think about that part of it. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
If you're a
I should
president,
erase that.
you're basically an emperor, and you can tell women to do whatever you want.
Yep.
At that point, he was.
You're like a
I mean, you can't anymore.
mouth cock
you can't anymore. There's just
matchmaker.
too many people around. There's too many.
You find.
Yeah, you just look. What you do is like to make a train. You like to hook things up. You like
Yeah.
you like to connect things. That guy. I mean, if you listen to Mimi Eisenhower she was 19 years old, taking a fucking bath with him, like with ducks and shit.
I
And
know,
then she was making
weird.
Bob for ducks.
He
He was like a child
But this is
when they
like-
were together.
Wait,
right?
what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he was-
Okay, so they took
what?
baths together. That was
They
their
took
thing.
baths
And he had
together.
many rubber ducks that they would name them and
What?
race them.
Yeah.
JFK.
What the fuck? What?
guarantee
She had never
Wait,
kissed
she was
some-
an Eisenhower? Was
I
she
guarantee
related
you
to the
that Ken-
Eisenhowers?
No. Her last name is not Eisenhower.
Wasn't she
Maybe
Mimi-
it was at the time, but it's definitely different now.
But she's Mimi. She's the.
Was she related to
She was
the,
in it. This
the
is what
top
happened.
Eisenhower?
She was
Yeah.
going to school at the same school Jackie O went to.
Yeah, so she was an Eisenhower.
She
She
went
was-
to go interview Jackie O, like for her school newspaper. She was in the White House. She met JFK. He saw her
And said, "I'm gonna
met.
fuck that shit."
They met, and then she got offered an internship a couple months later at the White
But
House out of nowhere.
Her
So then-
description of them having sex was her saying, "I don't really think so. I don't know if this is a good idea." Like it was like
Oh, it
that
was
sounds
totally
a little
date
bit like a
rapey.
rape.
Yep.
That sounds much like a rape. But it was the way she said it was so.
I'm into
She
it.
told it in this like, well, I didn't want to, but he was so persuasive. That's called rape.
Yep.
Like when somebody pushes, he.
Yeah.
But
But the kind
You're
that
kinda-
I'm
this
on
kinda
board with.
sounds like your
yeah,
kinda
this
thing.
is totally my thing of like I don't think I'm ready. And you're like, come on. It's like
Great
all right.
information for girls, Nick. Great
no,
information
let me
for the.
I know, I'm
Great
such a
information.
bad.
Why, my girls are just downstairs. Why-
I know. I love them so much. I don't want them to ever hear this. I mean,
Well, hopefully they'll like themselves more than you like you.
I know. God, Greg, you're seeing right through me. Fuck.
Yeah, because I like you. I like you more than you like me.
I
Clearly,
do.
that's my whole.
Yeah, yeah,
that's
I
my
do
whole gig.
not-
you're a nice lady. You shouldn't be dating comics.
I'm
And,
learning this.
Well, I'm gonna end it there. You shouldn't be dating comics.
Yeah.
But who should?
Who should be
What do you
dating
mean?
comics?
Comics should go be fucking women on the road and stuff. They're not.
Or they should just date. What comics should date professionals.
Okay.
It seems like a good for any comic, male or female. It should be somebody who
You talking about
actually has a-
prostitutes?
No, people that fucking work for a living, really work.
Well, I feel sorry
Really
for
have
those people, though.
prostitutes.
So why are we sicking comics on those people?
Yeah.
Well, but it seems like that seems you need
not
you need a
fair.
pole in the ground. You need
You
someone
guys
that
are
works.
comics, so you're like that's not
No, I
fair.
dated
You
comics
guys
too. I
are-
love comics. I love comics. I love
Yeah,
anybody.
yeah. And you guys have
I-
both dated comics, so
No, listen.
you are not opposed.
So last
to
night I
this.
saw Aaron Foley, who's
Yes.
a comic out of New York and beautiful and a lesbian. And I was driving home with my buddy, and he goes, "God, dude," she smiled, and he goes, she came right out and said, "I'm a lesbian," and he goes, "I immediately wanted to just go out with her." I'm like, I was like that with fucking Ellen. Like I was like that. Like any woman that
Any
got
lesbian?
on stage, any woman that got on stage and did stand up, I was
Rosie
like, fucking
O'Donnell?
good for you.
Yeah.
Right time, right place. Right time, right place, right pair of big underpants. She's all right. I don't mind. She's a lady. I love all of them. There was a time where, like, there's something about a woman that gets up on stage to me that's like, that is so, at least when I was started out doing stand-up, but even before, I was like, that's so balls. Like, that is so, there's something so cool about that. And I get the comic thing.
Now you get hit on a lot by comics?
I guess I mean, they're around. I think that
They're kind
I'm
of
pretty
like
much
the
the
fucking answer
one
is
that
yes.
goes
The
after.
answer is yes, because even when you're not being
you are
hit on
the you are the
when I see some, yeah, I go after guys.
you go get it. And,
Yeah.
And so you like see a guy and you're like, okay, he's married, and
Not
he
married.
doesn't have a job. Oh,
No
but he has a
married.
boyfriend, and he has a job. He
girlfriend,
doesn't
yeah.
have a
I think
job.
for her, it's like he's got a tight five. That's at least he's probably got a Conan set in it. He's probably a little
I'm running out. I'm out. I'm like I've been through I know all comics.
You're running out?
I know all the comics. Like I pretty much feel like I know everyone who's at a level that I don't want to date like an open micer. So
Right.
I want someone at my level or above.
You just
I
broke
think.
so many open mic hearts.
I just
Oh, I'm
that's
sorry,
never
gentlemen.
gonna
I'm
happen.
sorry,
you don't
gentlemen.
Drag some kid through his you don't want to drag some kid through his process. You don't want a mentor.
No, I don't want someone who's like obsessed with comedy and wants to talk about it.
How many comics have you dated? Let's
In
fucking
an-
put
in
that
an
out.
afternoon.
In an afternoon.
Dated, and by dated, I definitely like just slept with, like
Yeah,
on the
slept with or
couch,
dated,
like
or
casually.
whatever.
Yeah.
Dated. I would say it's 8 or 9 or 10 or something.
Eight or 9 or 10.
8 or 9 or 10.
All like anyone I've ever dated, because I said this before in our last podcast, but I didn't have a boyfriend till 24, and it was a comic, and then since then it's just been all comics.
Your first boyfriend was a comic?
First boyfriend was 24.
that's
it was a
fucked
comic.
up.
Yeah, so you have no
You
understanding of
started
human beings.
bad. You
Yeah.
started really dirty and wrong.
Yeah, I know.
That's like your first sexual experience taking place in a bondage club.
Oddly enough,
Oh my god. yeah.
it was, and then the first sexual experience I ever had with that guy was like we were drunk, and it was very forceful, and it was just like
Rapey?
It was a little bit rapey, but I was totally into it. Like I loved
Good.
it,
What the
fuck
and
is
that's
wrong
what
with this
started me
one?
off on the wrong.
Yeah.
Like
What is
I
wrong?
remember I was getting up to go to the bathroom, and he just grabbed me and was like, and just like kind of threw me down, and it was to this day what I still fantasize about that first time.
You are fucked up. You know,
I know, but it was
Let us not all judge, but
no, I'm
It
not
was
judging
hot.
at
It
all.
was
I'd be a
like,
great
you know-
therapist, wouldn't I?
Yeah, I know. I mean, I know it's fucked up, but
It was like
I gotta tell you, honey, the first time
Yeah.
when you're
I hate
explaining
the
it,
English
the first time
I've never seen it. I'm just agreeing with you. I just want to be liked.
the first time you're like,
Okay.
trust me, you're liked. You wouldn't be if you weren't liked. Listen, kids, the first time your dad choked me out, I got to be honest. My eyes were bulging out. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if this was actually going to murder or if I was going to come, and it
right.
was the best. And that's
I
how you
was-
know,
no.
girls. That's how you know when a
And
guy
this-
knows
well-
when a guy knows exactly when to
There
let
was-
go of your jugular. That's how you know you
There
marry.
was
You
a
marry
girl-
that
You
guy.
had that connection.
Did you
make me
ever
think that guy
sleep
marry
with
him.
the girl that worked at the radio station we all used to do? Stephanie. She was like a producer
Was that?
in San Francisco.
Did I sleep with her?
Here, I'll say the name off. Alex Bennett show. Okay, so there was this girl, Stephanie, and she was like a producer on the radio show.
Yeah,
And all these comics slept with her. And then it came out that they all had to choke her while they were doing it. Like she wanted to be choked.
Oh, wow.
And I was in San Francisco at the Sketch Fest, and I was walking with a guy, and he goes, you know who I saw was Stephanie. And I was like, oh, really? And he goes, did you ever sleep with her? And I go, no. He goes, fuck, man. I mean, she was crazy. I go, did you have to choke her? He was like, yeah. It was so weird. And so everybody was
Oh,
like,
man.
all these comics were having sex with her, and they were all choking her. really fucked up.
And talking about it amongst
And
themselves.
of course they were talking about it.
Yeah.
You don't let comics choke you and
Yeah.
think that's going to stay secret.
Well, the other thing is like now that there's the internet, that like apparently that's a thing that people
Choke
like.
room.
Now you have some
Then go
idea
to
to like.
choke room.
Well, no, but now you can at least go. Well, this is definitely a thing. Whereas like in the old days, somebody would say something to you like, I don't know how to, I don't want to slap you. Like I was really
Right.
like hit me, and I was like, man, no, I can't do that unless.
Just hit me.
Well, I could hit. I'd beat the fuck out of you, and I'd probably get a boner doing it. But you know what I mean?
Yeah. Daddy
that's-
like.
But what, so that's the thing that you like the rough stuff a little bit.
Yeah, but not like it doesn't. I'm not
So
someone who
good
wants to
for
be
people who
choked or
listen.
slapped in bed. I mean, maybe I'd be down for that, but like now that I'm
Maybe.
thinve about.
Maybe.
Like, I know for a fact-
There's not a lot of solid ground here. It's moving. It's shape shifting.
It is. I have yet to figure it out. I don't know what I want.
Because it said earlier in the podcast that disappeared that you were thinking about maybe women, but then you would want a woman. You wouldn't want to go down on a woman, and then.
But you would
Like I
want
want the only woman I would want is pretty much like
A
women
dude.
that were supposed to be born men, but like happen to end up in a woman's
But
body,
then
like
you'd
that
want a cock.
transgendered
You'd
kind
want
of thing.
So you wouldn't mind.
It's awesome.
No, but I
So-
would.
Wait a minute.
Awesome.
You wouldn't mind a woman who's born in a man's body? Like that would be good for you?
Like a
No,
chat,
not a
like-
no. I don't want a womanly man. I want a manly woman. If I had to have
Like-
a woman,
But they have
Let's
to have a
just be honest.
cock.
I know. Well, they don't. I just don't want to lick
Let me
their
ask,
vagina.
let me ask you this: Would you?
I
would
want to
you-
wear a strap on, maybe,
Really? Really?
or
Oh,
like
my
I just don't
God,
want to
this
have to
is
put
the
my
best
mouth
podcast.
on it.
This was, we did not get to this in the last one.
I'm not.
It's already
well, I
become
would
as good as
rather
the
do
other
that
podcast.
than put my face in a vagina. I can't. And my
Well,
friend
it's
and my
not
friend
like-
said to me, she go because I expressed this to my girlfriend and who's a lesbian, and she said, well. Were you like super into the idea of sucking a dick at first? Like that was repulsive to me before I did it. It still is kind of. So it's like that's not.
So much happening right now.
Oh my God.
There's
You
So
so
are-
that's
much
a good
happening
point.
right
So
now.
maybe I'd do it and it wouldn't be as bad as I had originally, so who knows. But I'm not into girls. I don't think I would gladly be if I was. But
You would just go
I
that
would
route.
do it. I'm not scared of it. My parents
Look.
would be accepting of it. I, in fact, told my mom when I was in high school that I was gay just to see what she'd say. She was drunk and I just wanted to test the waters. And she was like, oh my God, your dad and I have known for so long. That was her reaction.
What?
She thought.
No.
Literally. I have a joke about it on stage, but it is truly what happened. I was with my friend and I was like, I'm going to tell my mom I'm gay. Get in on this. And she was
Get
like,
in
yeah.
on this. Get in on this.
I thought it would be hilarious.
Yeah.
And just to see my mom freak out because
Yeah.
I know that
your
my mom,
idea of a joke is weird too.
Yeah.
How about
Yeah,
this?
yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
She was-
hey, you know those people that raised me? I'm gonna fuck their shit up right now. Here's my idea of funny. Watch my
Hey,
mom
hey.
lose
just
her
wanted to
shit.
piss her
Totally,
off.
totally
Yeah.
gay. Totally gay. I know. My God, we've been waiting for you to tell us.
It was exactly that. She was like, I feared this.
And
I
then what
knew
did
it.
you say?
I said, I'm
Well, then
not. And she was like, are you? Then she wouldn't believe me. Like I shouldn't have done it.
Look, Mom, it's like this. There isn't a person in the world that wouldn't fuck like a 1985 vintage Joan Jett. We're all going that way. We all love that's a solid lesbian. Oh yeah, Joan Jett. Yeah, you get in on it.
This is not
Don't
my
you love
thing.
it? Yeah.
No.
She's fantastic.
Not my thing.
No.
You don't like Joan Jett?
I don't know.
Joan Jett to me
I'd
seems like the ultimate.
I don't
lesbian.
want to
The
fuck
right
a
lesbian.
woman who looks like she's gonna maybe punch me in the face at any time. I'm not
but
into
Joan
that.
Jett had a softness
Well, I
and a
certainly
hardness.
want that.
Yeah.
No, you clearly like a
is like,
lady who
oh,
punch you
I
in the face, and then she would force you to lick her vagina. And you'd be like, oh, it's
Well,
so
then
kinda
the
cool.
force part, yeah. Well, here's the thing. I was attracted to guys who were aggressive and kind of mean assholes. Obviously, I was attracted to assholes for a while. That's like a thing that girls do. You've written about it.
Everybody does. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
It's not.
And so I tried to date a really nice guy. I went against the grain. I dated the nicest guy I could find who was just like almost too nice. Like he would never talk shit with me. This is the guy that I talked about on the previous Lost episode.
And you
then
didn't respect him.
And then we broke up, and then he did the meanest thing to me that anyone's ever done
All
to
right,
me
so
in a breakup.
we're gonna take a break, and we're actually gonna tell that story again.
Okay, let's do
We'll
it.
try it.
Yep.
We'll try it. Hey, welcome back to
I got my-
This is Greg Zach Barron. We're Nikki Glaser. Oh man, we're having so much fucking
I got
fun.
my dick out. You got your dick out. Nikki's got a
There's a
strap on
lady
out.
there.
She's got a strap on out
God,
because that's
I'm
how
so
she would have it.
Sad I said that.
No, it's all right. It doesn't matter. On this podcast,
who
first off,
am I?
who's listening?
She's if you don't know who she is from the Why Are You Doing That podcast?
I want to just say to all of our male listeners now, put your fucking pants back on. There's still 2 more segments, so stop touching yourself during the Nikki Glaser because it's just happening.
Yeah, it's taken. We've taken. Is this like a morning radio sex talk?
Yeah, we've gone. Well,
Yeah.
We've never done it. We've never done it. So
I'm sorry it's sexual.
okay, so
I feel like
it's fine.
Okay.
So let's tell the story because you're fucked up. You got a lot of shit going on in that head.
and when that's
Alright.
coming
We're
from
trying
Dave
to-
Anthony, we need to.
I know.
But here's the thing: if you like, if you.
I mean, I'm really feeling it from when Dave Anthony
right,
is
when
telling
Dave
you.
Anthony-
No, it's
Tell me about that.
fascinating.
Shit. Okay.
I do have a theory though that women are, at least in my experience, there's a lot of crazy until 27, and then it kind of evens out.
I'm really figuring it out. I mean, I'm getting my shit together.
In my experience, it was always like after 27 is when it gets a lot
Everybody, though.
easier to date.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know men. I didn't date men.
Let me tell you something. I got a call. This kid that loves our show gave me a call. He's in a band, and he said, "I just got asked to host a radio show, and then I got asked to do this TV thing, and I don't want to fucking be." And all the guys in my band are going, "You're gonna be fucking Mark McGrath, dude." And this guy's in a very legitimate band that's very cool and very hip. And I'm like, "You're not gonna be Mark McGrath because I'm gonna be fucking Mark." They're gonna think shitty things about me. Like I don't want anyone to think. Am I gonna be that guy? I'm like, dude, if you want to interview people, interview them. You're you.
Yeah.
He goes, I fucking hate my 20s. I just want to be done with this.
Oh wow.
And that's it. Because I was like, first off, I wouldn't give a shit about being. Mark McGrath's got a great life.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah,
man?
boo hoo! I live in a big house.
Right.
Yeah.
I've done a bunch of shit. Like for the amount of talent I have, I've had a hit song. I hosted a show. I've got a pretty wife. I got a nice life. I ride a scooter. It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a fine life. Like,
Wait,
but when you're young,
I
you're
ride a
so
scooter?
but your idea, yeah, like a Vespa in a fucking Argyle Vespa. It's all awesome. Listen to me, Buzz. There we go. I'm in a band. I made money. But the point is. My point is, like, there's just all of this trying to figure out where you are in your 20s, as opposed to just arriving and being who you are and being comfortable with the things that are you're okay with, and also how the outside world sees you, and especially if you're in entertainment, what everything means. What will it mean if I do this? What will it mean if I do that?
It doesn't matter,
right? Your 20s fucking suck.
Yeah, they're dick.
Yeah, it really gets good around
They're
45.
dick?
You
Did I just say they're
guys-
dick? I meant their
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah.
It's so weird when I get ass and dick confused. They're
Well,
dick.
especially for your wife. Right? Boosh! I put it in
don't
there.
Talk about my lady.
Slammed
and then
it.
don't do a fisting motion right? If you talk
Boom,
about my
let's do
lady.
that. Can we pound it out? We've
No.
never pounded it out.
I'd like to pound on your
let's,
face.
Let's do this. Watch this. Ready? Hi. Let's do this. Just do this with me. It'll be fun. Come on. I learned this weekend from Jimmy Pardo. Put your hands up. Let's just do this. High, low. Go like this. Cut the jelly. Fonzarelli. It's beautiful.
God, I fucking hate you.
I'm so
and
glad
I'm never
you guys weren't
I'm never
here for
talking
that.
to Pardo again. So let's.
I might have
so
learned
we
it
want to
from
talk about the
Steve
story.
Agee.
So you broke up with a guy in November,
Yes.
and
Long distance situation.
which is a fucking. Are you done with that shit?
Yeah, because that is that. I mean, I was only doing that because
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I have.
He's
intimacy
LAU in New
issues.
York?
I have.
Yeah.
I have issues with.
So now, are you
Commitment.
so in that relationship? So there's texting, there's sexting. Yeah, are you sending photos?
Not in this one,
You send
not in this
photos?
relationship.
Do
You weren't
send photos?
sexting?
I've done
Have you-
that in the past a ton, and
What
I
do you-
love
when you-
that. I
when you
think
do?
that is.
You like sending a photo?
Oh yeah, totally.
You'll send
And
a photo of your parts.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Aren't you worried that it'll get out?
I don't put my face in them.
What if I Photoshop it on?
Then you can exactly.
so you.
But so,
I'm old. I don't get sexting. Like I don't.
well, you. How does it work?
How
You-
is it? How is your vagina?
No, I mean, I have my whole act is about this
Yeah,
pretty
let's
much.
say-
But yeah, so I don't want to quote myself, but yeah, I mean, I've sent some with my face in it before I learned better and knew
boy,
better.
yeah.
I still, the guy that has them, I trust him still. Like I still sex this guy because it's just fun. You get
Wait.
gratification.
You still sexed a guy that you used
My
to
first
sex.
boyfriend,
You
yeah.
still sexed You're still
So
sending sex text to your.
Not pictures,
You're-
but like I'll write him just filthy things every now and
Is
again.
he?
I'm
What's
still
his
sleeping
deal?
with him.
You are still sleeping with your first boyfriend.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
Well, you know how to just you know
Because
how to
it's-
draw
stack
a
the deck.
line
No,
and
but also
move
she
on.
does
boundaries.
She has to stack the deck. I want to bring all of this shit to it. So I'm
Okay.
sleeping with an old boyfriend. I'm picking long distance relationships. I'm mostly dating comics. I'm sexting. I just took my head out of it, but I am sexting.
Yeah.
Thinking about a strap on.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Okay.
I said that, didn't I?
Yeah, yeah.
There's
That's
nothing
okay.
wrong with that.
That's
All
okay.
That's
You're,
nothing wrong with
you're,
that. Dave and I wear them all the time.
All right. Thank you guys.
Yeah,
have
no,
to.
we do it all the
Yeah.
time.
If I don't wear one, people don't think I have a penis.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you broke up with this guy in November. You took him on the fucking road with you.
Yeah.
As an opener.
Prior to the breakup, yes.
Prior to the breakup, and then
It's
and
breaking all the rules in the
and he's
breakup book.
a motherfucker from LA. He's a semi-comic situation, and then you break up with him
Yeah.
because
So he's a rapper also.
you were too close.
He's a rapper. Yeah.
Because
He's a rapper.
that fucking weekend. Was it a week? How many days?
It
was
was 5 days.
Holy
and
fuck.
6 days, and then because then he came. It was in Indiana. I took him to Indiana, and then we went to St. Louis, and he met my parents and stayed at my house.
How long have you been dating him?
Since like end of July.
July to November, and he's meeting the parents.
Yeah.
And he's a long distance relationship.
Yeah.
So you're fucking moving fast. You don't even think of it when you think of like, I'm gonna take someone on the road like that.
But
You ever
what
think of it
is-
like it's like taking a
what's-
trip to
I
Mexico
know.
and staying in a hotel together.
know that now.
It's a fucking vacation. It's like you're married for a week.
But
It
let me ask you
is.
this.
It intensifies things.
But so, first off, going to Mexico with somebody seems like fun. I'm not really sure that I get your metaphor there.
They're going away together. Mm-hmm. No, you go to Mexico, you have to fight off drug lords and
this
you got to
was-
kill people and shit. It's not fun at all. It's
They
much
also
like
have
doing
hotels.
stand-up.
You're not going to Mexico, right?
No.
You just fly to a hotel.
No, when I go down to Mexico, I have to fight my way through. I have to fight my way down to Acapulco.
No. It's not the whole
Generally,
thing-
the hotel may get set on fire. I got to shoot my way out.
No. The whole thing's not like a
But
Robert
usually
Rodriguez
someone takes
movie.
my passport.
No,
I got to
it's-
fucking swim back across the river.
No.
I'm
You
doing
could just
that
they
with
have
someone.
they just have like hotels. Well, I mean,
Really
yeah,
brings
that's-
you closer together.
It does.
yeah.
It does. But let me ask you this: there must have been something about him that you were attracted to. Clearly, like
Yeah.
was it that he
When
was
he rapped,
funny?
he was really good at rapping, and it was
Don't.
But he does comedy raps.
Don't just
No,
don't
but-
just
Comedy
don't-
rapping.
I was attracted to his rapping.
Oh God! What the fuck just
I-
happened?
But that
Because
happens,
I
dude. That's what
like-
that's this.
I was
generation-
attracted to his rapping.
He's
Yes, well,
talented.
that's
He's very talented, and I have like an Eminem crush, and there was some of that.
I think we all have an Eminem.
No,
crush.
different Eminem.
But you know what he did? He cleaned out his closet. I'm saying that guy cleaned out his closet. So maybe you might want to look at what level they're at.
Yeah.
I was, and I didn't want, and I wanted to date a nice guy, and he was so nice. I mean, anyone who knows him is like, God, he's the nicest
So
person I've ever met.
you were just like, okay, I've been dating douchebags,
Yes.
and now I want to date a
Across
nice
the
guy.
board,
So
yeah.
you picked a nice guy,
Opposite
happen
end.
to live on the other side of the country,
Mm-hmm.
kind of did stand up, kind of did a act thing. You take him on the road, you break up, and then
Take him on the road again.
And then we had previously planned before the breakup that he was going to open for me in Boston
Yeah.
in mid-December, and
With his candy wrapping, right?
with his rapping,
Yeah, no.
and he came to open for me, and we went out to dinner before, and it was the first time I'd seen him since
wait,
we
you
broke
went to
up.
dinner before?
Oh yeah, and we have a mutual friend.
But why-
who's also opening?
Now during the breakup,
At what
during the breakup, were you also still sexing?
No.
it's a actual breakup.
I was totally into.
And you didn't sex him during dinner?
I was never sexting this guy. That was never like our relationship was not. That
Sexual.
was
Sexual?
It was for me. It wasn't. I feel like I like him better as a friend. And
Not anymore. So, okay, so
not anything.
So
anymore.
why the fuck did you go to dinner with him?
Because we parted on good terms.
Did
It
you
was-
break up with him or did
Yes,
you break up
I
with
mean,
you?
you don't.
it
But
kind
that's
of-
so unfair. Like that's so unfair to him. Like this dude, like
he
when you
wanted
get.
to.
He wanted to what?
Gives a fuck.
to dinner.
Gives a fuck. You're the bigger man in the
I know.
situation.
Okay, you're right, Greg.
You're the bigger man in the
You're right.
situation. When you break up with somebody, you don't get to fucking take them to dinner and dangle the goods in front of them. When you take them to dinner
I was-
and then you're like, hey, remember this? This used to be real, and now you're not in the game, but you can open for me. Like he's a little man in that situation.
I was planning
right?
on. We were planning on hooking
He's a
up that
little
night.
man.
You were planning on hooking up?
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
fuck is wrong with you? That's insane.
Because-
So I
we
knew
couldn't-
it. I knew there was something else to this fucking story. So you were, oh my god! So you were just gonna hook up with him, and it was gonna be like totally casual, like,
Yes.
oh, we're friends now.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Yeah,
You're
and then
out of your fucking mind. Someone
Why?
always cares too much.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's his problem. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
now
I
it's
know.
your
Oh,
problem,
my
isn't it?
God.
So what
I'm
happened?
not a good person.
So what happened? No,
Well,
you're a fine
clearly.
person. That's horseshit.
No.
God,
It's got nothing to do with you being a bad
She's
person.
a terrible person.
he would say so, probably.
Imagine this coming from a dude.
Who gives a shit what he thinks? He's a fucking asshole.
No.
Imagine
he
this
is.
story from a dude. It's a guy. He's like, well, she was cool, dude. So I was gonna bring her on the road with me to open.
yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
we're still friends, and I was
Yeah.
gonna take her to dinner.
Yeah.
And maybe fuck her.
Maybe fuck her.
I was gonna get back together with her.
Just maybe
And
fuck
she's
her.
in love
Yeah.
with you. He was in love with you.
He's in
I
love
don't
with you.
know. That.
How could he not
Okay.
be?
That's
Look at
really
you.
nice.
You
So
are a
what happened
gem.
at the show?
You're a
Right.
stunning
What happened at
and-
the show?
We went to dinner. It was great. A couple mutual friends and he and I was like, wow, like he looks good. I was like, oh, this is great. We're like getting along. Backstage, we have a moment. It's the first time we're alone since I've seen him. And the last time I saw him, we were together. I mean, like the last time I saw him, it was in Bloomington when I brought him on the road. And we get in the room alone and we just hug. And I was like, oh, this feels good again. Like maybe there's something here that I want to pick back up on. I honestly, I was like, gonna give this another shot a little bit. And so then the show's about to start. The MC's on stage and he's like, Nikki, can I talk to you for a second? And he pulls me to the side and he says,
You left your strap on in my car. No, go ahead. Sorry.
never got to that. He said, I wrote a song about you. And I was like, you wrote another song? Like, I got excited because he has already written one song about me that was adorable. And I was just in the back of the room when we were in Indiana, just swooning when he would sing it or rap it. And so I was so excited. And he goes, but I'm worried to do it. I'm worried you're going to be embarrassed. And I said, why would I be embarrassed? And he goes, and then Mike, our mutual friend who we went to dinner with, who has heard the song as well, is on this, like, right next to us. And I go, Mike, have you heard this song? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, is it embarrassing? And he's like, nah. And I was like, it wasn't computing because I was like, how could he would never write a song that would embarrass me. He's thinking I'm going to be embarrassed about a song about our breakup or something, which...
Anything is game after your relationship
I
ends.
didn't realize
it's all
that.
Fucking,
Yeah.
It's all bad.
So I grabbed him by the shoulders. I was like, yeah, you wrote a song. I was like, do it. I'm so excited. I was jumping
like a
around.
movie.
Oh my God.
I love when people like write jokes or song like that. To me is just awesome. So I was so excited. And
You
the
mean like
MC's
the
on
movie, The Good,
stage.
the Bad, and the... what movie?
Just any bad.
Moneyball?
Any bad romantic comedy.
Moneyball?
Yeah, Moneyball. It's a lot like Moneyball.
Okay, I was just trying to get a
Exactly.
movie
No,
in
this
my
is like
head when you said that.
Rollerball.
Oh, like Rollerball.
Yeah.
I like Rollerball.
Okay, good. Everybody dies.
He's on stage and he's going through his act, and these songs I've heard before. And then he starts on this one song, and I'm like, this sounds like this is. I definitely haven't heard it. This beat is kind of angry. Like it just
Is
sounded
there
like.
anybody with you?
What does an angry beat sound like?
I mean, it was just like an aggressive, like I don't know, like a. What's
love
the,
that.
I gotta tell you, don't do angry beats.
Hang on, no. Wait, just give me a little bit more of the angry beat. Okay.
I just got.
By the
sorry.
way, if you're a lot of we have a lot of like people that listen to our show that like sample shit. That's sample that shit.
Yes,
We just
sample
gave you
that.
a
That
free
was the
beat. We just
craziest,
gave you a free
angriest
beat.
beat
We just gave you a
ever.
free beat.
You may have just heard the angriest beat ever.
Nikki Glaser's angry beats. Get them now.
So humiliating. It just was louder.
Oh, so
and-
furious. It was like this.
Hey, lay down an angry beat.
Did he scat over it?
God damn it.
So he's laying down an
You guys
angry
are so
scat.
funny.
Okay.
Okay, so
And you're with people in the back of the
yeah,
room?
I'm in the back of the room, like, oh my god, I think this is the song about me. Like, I know all his whole repertoire, so I'm like, oh my god, this is it. But I'm like, it's a little bit angrier than he is used to write. Like, he writes like fun comedy songs. So this, and then he's cussing a lot right up front.
Oh shit!
And so it
motherfucker.
starts out. The song starts out.
Motherfuckers! Bitches be hanging.
That's exactly it.
Right?
Bridges be hanging.
It starts out like she's wasted.
Hold on. Bridges be hanging?
Bridges, is that what you said?
That's what you said.
No, I said bitches.
Oh,
Be
okay.
hanging out.
I thought you said bridges be hanging. And I'm like, where's this rap going? Go, bridges be hanging up in the air.
Madison County, motherfuckers.
This shit is about architecture and engineering. It's called Bridges Be Hanging. They got wires, bitch, but you can't put them up.
Houses got roofs. Right?
Blueprint, motherfucker. Get yourself a blueprint.
Hallway.
Get yourself some clearances. You can't just build that shit right up.
Hallway.
Gotta go to a council meeting and define this.
Hallway. Hallway. All right.
Doug Loves
Holy
Hallways.
shit.
That's such a good
that's his new theme
podcast.
song.
It's
Oh,
so
I
good.
love
It's
it.
just
I'm
him
doing it. I'm
baked in
taping
a
it
hallway.
tomorrow. I'm so excited.
Wait, Doug Loves Hallways is my favorite. I love Doug Loves Hallways.
All right. So
Doug loves interrupting hallways. So the song starts out and it's like she's drunk. The fridge is open. She's like eating out of the fridge, wasted. And I'm thinking like, I don't think I've ever done that with him, eating out of the fridge. And so it's painting this picture of this girl who's
Fucked up
wasted
and eating.
and eating. So already I'm kind of like getting red. Like, is this about me? Like, I don't remember this, but I get blackout drunk. So I was like, maybe.
I like this edition. Yeah, we'll get to that in the next segment. That's
Yeah,
good.
so I was like, maybe this is me. And then I'm like, there's no way. Like, this is... Because then he goes into it and he's talking about making out with this chick and that her breath is the worst thing he's ever smelled, tasted in his life. And he goes on to describe it like... People in the audience are having visceral reactions to how he's rapped.
Yeah,
They're like, oh, God. Like, I'm watching my friends who are from Boston, like, at the front table, just, like, covering their mouths, like, holy shit. And I'm like... Oh my God, is this about me? So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, there's no way it's about me. Because first of all, he's saying that I ate mayonnaise, which I don't eat mayonnaise. He's describing that there was mayonnaise
like
in
a
my breath.
spoonful?
No, he said that my breath tastes like mayonnaise or something. And I was like, oh, I don't eat mayonnaise. So in my head, I'm like, this song isn't about me.
Oh my God, no.
hot.
But seriously though,
So-
I mean,
I request my ladies to put mayonnaise in their mouth before they blow me.
God, dude. I do what's known as a mayonnaise snowball. You know what a snowball is?
Oh, what's that?
A snowball is when a woman will have a mouthful of cum and then she'll spit it into somebody else's mouth or back into yours.
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah,
It's called a
yeah.
snowball. I'll just start with a mayonnaise snowball. I'll put some mayonnaise in my mouth and then I'll spit it into my lady's mouth. And then she'll wonder why we got married in the first place.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean? She'll have a lot of questions.
I mean, I'm upset for your children
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, well, that's how we made them.
That's yep. Okay.
Isn't that how children are made?
Back to the
Mayonnaise
story.
He's still
snowball?
bringing those beautiful girls into this mess.
Bad
Girls, it's time for the talk about the birds and the bees. So you get some mayonnaise.
Let's just do this side. Have you ever smelled somebody's breath so bad where you literally want to go, you need to see a doctor?
Right now, I'm talking to you.
I know, but I told you I would go brush.
Okay, so here's the thing. So then the song, he's describing the mayonnaise breath and everything. And then the song, the bridge of the song is, then she realized that her breath was bad. Because, we've all kissed someone and been like, this isn't going to work. Right? He goes, she went to go brush her teeth. And I was like, oh, I've certainly done that before with a guy where I'm like, this isn't fun for anyone. And I go freshen up. Then the song picks back up. She went to go brush her teeth, but it didn't help. It was still so terrible. I wanted to vomit. He describes me as like a dumpster mouth.
That's not a very good rhyme. That's not a very
Dumpster
good rhyme.
mouth.
Dumpster mouth.
Dumpster mouth. Oh my God.
And it's definitely the
Best.
name of my album.
You got to call your album.
It's gotta be
Dumpster
called Dumpster Mouth.
I gotta work this into a bit that I can close.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so
No.
this-
Now the only thing you can do is now you got to take
I
this
have
thing
to
and turn
take
it into
this
a
and-
chunk. Yeah.
I know.
And then you went on stage after that. Were you upset? Were you?
Well, here's what happened. So during the song, I'm thinking this isn't me. This is about his ex-girlfriend who I know. So I'm like, oh, okay. There's got to be another song. So I'm looking at the time and I'm like, shit. I know his closer is next. He's got 5 minutes and I know what he closes on. So this is. And I go to my friend Mike. I go, is this the song about me? And he's just shrugged his shoulders. And I go, Mike, is this the song about me?
Mike.
Holy shit.
And he's like,
Yeah.
I mean, I was furious. And he's like, he just nods. And I was like, oh my God. And the blood drained from my face. Like, I've never felt so embarrassed in my life. Cause I'm like, got my friends next to me, like, this is about, like, they all know.
Yeah.
I run in the green room and I'm just like, I feel like I'm gonna faint. I'm dizzy. I'm about to cry. I'm like, don't make it. He's not gonna let you. You're not gonna cry. I was like, there's no way you're crying. So then he gets done with his set and I walk out because I don't even want to see him and I don't want him to come find me or something. And he sees me instantly and is just shaking his head. Like, he knows what he did. Like, for some reason, he must have sensed. Because I just go,
Oh, I'm sure he
no,
could see you run out.
No. And he tries to, and I go, don't talk to me. I was like, don't say a word. Respect me right now and don't talk to me. And he just nodded and walked away. And then our friend went on stage. And so I had some time to just like, I was just like kind of pacing around, trying to get it out of my head. And then I went on stage and flirted mercilessly with this guy in the front row and just really.
This is your guys' own version of fucking 8 Mile. Like a stand-up fucking showdown,
Yeah.
and this motherfucker showed up
Yep.
he showed up fucking locked and loaded.
Oh,
he
he was
fucking
ready.
look. No, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
He had half a heart on when he was writing his song because he knew
I
what the
know he
fuck was
did.
going to happen. He was like, you want to talk about payback as a bitch? You break my heart, motherfucker. I am going to flow some shit about your breath.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I'm not going to take you. I'm going to just go breath. I'm just going to pick this one thing and I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it before you. I'm going to lay it out there and then I'm just going to let that shit ride.
Yep.
Like this is a moment that he plotted out, and I guarantee you, when he was done, he was like, "Oh, that might have been too much."
Oh yeah, when
Yep.
he saw that, when he saw
Because the crowd, it wasn't
Like,
a
there's
funny
no coming
song.
back from
it was
this.
just describing, and everyone. I mean, I was even like, if he would have done that song while we were together about some ex, I would have been like, that is not okay.
Yeah.
It was really that bad, and so. Afterwards, I didn't talk to him at all. A couple of days later, he emailed me like that was a really bad choice that I made to do that song.
But I actually think he should have emailed. I think the best way to handle the situation is on Twitter,
I know.
right? Just back
Yeah,
and forth on Twitter.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
would've
Oh my
been
God, so everybody
best.
could see it.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
go
all right,
after
so
it.
he took the
I know,
pussy move and emailed.
I know, right?
And he,
But
he
you- but-
apologized?
but
He
you-
apologized?
Yeah, he apologized.
But you also knew you
he said-
you set this up. You set this up.
Here's the thing.
Did you
had it
accept the
coming.
apology?
Oh no.
All right.
Oh no. Of course not.
I like you.
No,
Yeah.
he said, I hope we can.
Hope we can still be friends?
Yeah, and I said, we'll never be friends. I'm friends with all my exes. I really am.
Yeah, don't.
And
No.
I know
You gotta
that's not
stop
right
that.
either.
Yeah, wrap
but
that shit up.
so I said, no, we'll never be friends. Like, I felt like I was betrayed in a way that I've never felt that. Like, I trusted someone to never embarrass. Like,
Yeah.
and it was just the most humiliating moment of my life. And he's like, I didn't know you were like so hung up about your breath. And I was like, I wasn't until now.
What the fuck is that?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't know you. I didn't
Look,
know you was
man,
all-
I thought it was okay to just totally publicly take you down
Fuck,
about
dude,
your
I'm
breath.
glad I didn't do
Yeah.
that. I'm glad I didn't do that pussy song because I
Exactly.
have this one about.
And this is what Amy
I
goes.
knew that you were gonna go there.
Why'd you say that?
I just knew. Okay, go.
He said,
Because we're
You're
friends.
dirty.
Because
you're
we're friends.
dirty.
Because
You're
you know
talking
me and
about
I know you.
A wonderful lady.
We're like
If-
who
we're
enjoys
like
the strap
we're like
on.
two old ladies
And-
at a Denny's, and you just
that's
know
how
me.
I know
You know what I
have
order.
a good vagina, because he probably would have rapped about it had it been bad.
Nicely
I wouldn't
done.
put it past him. So I kind of like take it.
Well, there's the silver lining.
That was
Silver
I was just
lining,
gonna say
thank
You
silver
didn't talk
lining.
about how
Yeah.
horrible your vagina is, so you know you have a good vagina.
I know, yeah.
And your fucking asshole's no slouch.
God, if he ever would have touched it, maybe he would have known.
Holy cow! I love it.
Can you take a hint? No.
Holy shit!
Oh, I'm uncomfortable.
I'm not looking for my keys.
All right, we'll be right back. We're back with Nikki. Whoa. We're back with Nikki, Glaser, Greg Barrett, and Dave Anthony. I'm Dave Anthony.
Did you add a glazier? Is it? It's glazer.
It's Glaser,
It's
but
Glaser.
you can.
I like Glazier
it.
better.
You can do it.
It sounds more fun.
All right. I'm on board.
Glazer is what it is. Is that what is that German situation?
Yes.
Fucking Germans.
yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I'm fucking
Fucking
German,
German,
bro.
bro, I know.
Barrett and Glazer.
Yeah.
We're gonna write this.
It's gonna be a
world.
great comedy scene.
Call it
Barrett and
Does
Glazer.
sound like a good
We're
one.
doing a tour called Cleansing Rain. Storm front, storm front, storm front.
You're listening to
storm
Stormfront Comedy Network.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Glazer and Barrett, and yeah, it's very good to do it comedy.
How about the Jews?
Yeah.
No, not funny.
Would have been funny if you were fucking at the UCB. Here's how a UCB set goes. Here's what I'm gonna do: AIDS, nigger AIDS, and then rape it, nigger AIDS, and then ironic.
It's amazing to me that we've come to a place where a bunch of white comics can go up in front of a white audience and think they're saying nigger ironically
Oh God.
so much that if you don't cringe watching that, there's something wrong. Like, I get what you think you're doing, but if everyone is white, it sort of stops being ironic.
Yeah.
Dude, I told you I was doing the Iron Comic thing the other night, which was a lot of fun, and I love doing the show. But basically, they give you topics, and you get to write you get 7 minutes to write 2 minutes about a topic.
Yeah.
First one, benign narcissism. Everyone's great. Everyone that does it, Morgan Murphy and Chelsea Peretti, Alex Cole, and this kid Lewis, and then we do salad. right? Just fucking salad.
God, who doesn't love a good salad, bitch?
Then
AIDS
they're
salad.
pulling, and they pull out topics, and the audience gets to decide on the topic. And when we get to AIDS
salad. Oh.
AIDS salad is awesome. First off, if you've had
when
an
you
AIDS
get to
salad.
So good.
AIDS,
I actually talked about a kid who, when I was a kid, told someone they could eat a cum salad, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's so awesome."
a salad.
Well, but here's the thing about this story about cum salad. He wanted to insult the person, and then he wanted them to eat cum, which when I was a kid, that's something you didn't want to do. But he also wanted to just put it in a salad. He didn't want to go mean with it. He went straight up salad.
Yeah.
And I felt like the guy that said cum salad, maybe someday he would actually have a cum salad because he seemed like maybe there was somebody that broke his puka shells. So that's how old I am, because they weren't
pukas.
ironic. So they were fact. Pukas
they were
snap.
real. They were
You remember
no
when
joke.
you and I remember when they were real?
Yeah,
I had
no
them.
joke. too.
We should start wearing them. You and I.
Yep,
We
bring
should
'em
fucking
back.
wear
Bring
puka
'em
shells.
fucking back.
I go to Hawaii every year. I'll bring you back a set,
Okay.
and we'll just start wearing them.
yeah.
Walk in the room, puka shells. That's all
Yep,
we'll sell.
I'm
No more
fine.
T-shirts.
Down with
Cut
it.
that bullshit out. AIDS is a topic, and my first instinct, and this is not, I'm not a prude, and fuck you, listen to the show, but I was like, no, we don't want to do AIDS, and literally the audience was like, AIDS, 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 AIDS. Everybody wanted the AIDS thing. One person was like,
What the fuck is
one comic was like,
chanting
can I
AIDS?
use my pre-existing AIDS stuff, or do I have to do new AIDS
Oh
stuff?
my god.
And I'm like, we're at a point where like when we grew up in San Francisco where AIDS showed up, so that's like being
Yeah,
in
it came
New York.
ashore in San Francisco when we were there.
Right.
We all had to
we
run
didn't know,
from it.
dude. We thought people could get AIDS from watching Fame. Like we didn't
Well,
know.
you can, I'm pretty sure you can.
But like,
I'm pretty
we
sure
didn't
that's
know,
real.
and it's just. I think it's just the universe now where that's an acceptable thing. But it's
Yeah.
weird for me, and it's weird for me that it's like, yeah, it's still a fucking horrible disease. It kills people, and then
But
there's
it's
the-
not, and it's changed now because you can survive. Like when we were
Yes.
starting out, it was a fucking death sentence in like 2 years. Like
Yeah,
you got it,
right,
you were
right,
dead.
right.
Now it's like the cocktails, and it's not what it was. It's a different. It's a different.
It's a different
thing
beast,
now.
but it's still weird.
Magic is
to
still
have a
alive.
room-
In our time, magic would have been dead immediately.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about magic, not Magic Johnson.
I really did think you were
I'm
talking
talking
about
about just magic in general.
Wouldn't it be-
magic has
you know-
AIDS.
God, don't you wish it
Wouldn't it
did?
be interesting? Yes. Wouldn't it be great if certain genres just got AIDS? Oh my God! White guy's playing the blues. It got AIDS. The only guy that survived it is Jack White, and he's on a fucking drip, dude. White guy's playing the blues gets AIDS. What else you get AIDS?
Oh god.
Here you
now
are
we're doing
doing
an AIDS chunk. Oh my
I
God!
know. I would.
Why did the three of us go to
Self-fulfilling.
UCB with this tonight?
Oh, you know,
That's funny
love
though,
it.
and this brings us into the stuff we wanted to get to.
And by the way, every comic that was on the show was great, and they were on that, and every one of them made jokes that were funny. I was just like, I'm at that place now in my career. I'm like, wait, this is now commonplace. What we were fucking like, you could not rape. We spent so much time.
You could not rape back
making
then?
sure- no, you rape like a motherfucker. You just didn't talk about it.
Right.
Yeah. No, we
yeah,
went to rape. We literally, I did a show at a place called Rape Town, but you couldn't talk about it.
Right.
All right.
But what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that I actually put AIDS in my act for the first time this past weekend because before I had had cancer as the line,
Yeah.
and that gets nothing.
Oh no, because
Even-
everyone knows someone who's had cancer.
Yep. But
That's what.
AIDS,
That's
we
an
could all
age. That's
laugh
an
at.
age thing.
I
When
got
you get
mad
to
at
be
people.
our age, you're like, I know someone who's died of cancer. Everyone
Yeah.
knows someone who's died of cancer. But when you're young, you probably don't as much.
But the joke is that like, and I'm not joking about cancer. I felt like I had to quit drinking because my hangovers were just getting to the point where I was not being able to function. Like I would miss entire days, and I felt like
That
the
definitely
last
had something to do with
hangover-
your breath too, by the way.
I'm sure it did. But that was one time.
Breath.
I've been
but yeah,
assured that
know.
I am not a stinky person. But all my friends are like,
You
You're
and I
not
and Dave
one
will
of
all
the-"
make out later on, and we can be the
Okay,
judge of that.
let's please-
But
yeah.
but the point, yeah. But that does.
I'm sure. Yeah.
When alcohol is looking for a way out of the body, you know
Yes.
people. They,
You
Mine,
talked about
mine
it.
comes out of my cock. Like I pee it out. Like I pee. If I have a beer, I pee it out.
well, it's because you drink the right
weird.
amount. But when you
I
don't,
don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
but when you don't, it tries to get out of every other pore in your body.
I've had
and you're-
those. I've
Yeah.
had those days where I've been, no, but especially in college, where I would be like working the day after drinking real hard, and I'd be like, oh my god, tequila's coming out of me everywhere.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
people smell like. Laura Milligan said this once. My friend Laura Milligan. She's like, people smell like fucking glue, and I'm like, that's it, glue or mayonnaise. Like, there's a weird, like, there's a.
Mayonnaise, just smelling like mayonnaise is good.
Yeah, right. I like
Okay,
mayonnaise.
So yeah, I have a joke about like just being on the, like having my head in a toilet and being like I felt like I had like that's what being on chemo must feel like. It's the worst hangover. I was like
Yeah.
it feels
Yeah.
like cancer to me. But now when I say it feels like AIDS, people laugh. But that is
What the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
Like cancer's not funny, but AIDS is.
I mean, none of it's funny. It really, like, I said to myself, like, these hangovers, I was just like, I feel like I'm dying. I feel like my body should not be making me feel this way unless the next time I feel this way should be I'm dying.
Yeah.
And that to me was like I can't do this anymore.
So you now
quit.
you stopped. You've quit.
Yes.
Flat out.
When
Yes.
did you quit drinking?
December 10th. And I did it after what?
The breakup.
Right before the breakup. A week before. It was
Sobered
the
up
week
and went, I'm
anniversary.
dating a rapper who hasn't done that. Everybody.
No. I'm sorry. After the breakup, before the incident.
Oh, perfect. But you didn't go
but
back
yes.
to drinking after the incident?
No, I'm done. I really am. I read a book that helped me quit smoking. It's The Easy Way to Stop Smoking by Alan Carr, and I read the book for the drinking version of it, and it really is like a method that works.
I also
for me.
recommend organic gardening.
I know, I'm
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
noodles.
I'm
Yeah.
so
I also like
lame.
I like noodles. No. Look,
Go ahead.
I've never. Yeah.
like if we were to take, we're perfect to just fucking hand you off to Gil Martin, but the theme of our podcast is Nikki Glaser does not like Nikki Glaser at all.
I really.
You are running. No, she drinks herself into the toilet. She can't, you stopped. But she doesn't,
Yeah.
she can't be with Nikki Glaser. She picks guys that can't be with Nikki Glaser. She picks relationships that she can't really have. Like, she is not treating Nikki Glaser as well as Dave and Greg are. And Dave and Greg are the two most fucked up people in podcasting.
We're doing a podcast in a closet,
I know you are.
so it's not great here. I don't know. She doesn't like Nikki.
I think I'm a good
Nikki Glaser is
person
just a
and-
little
Not
confused.
just, I don't
about
think
Nikki.
thinking you're a good person
Yeah,
is a different
what-
thing. I don't know. You can't. You just
Well, you're a good person.
It's
but
just some
you're
version
just
of not being with yourself, being comfortable being with yourself, or
Yeah.
giving yourself things that are like if something is tender or sweet. Look, there's nothing wrong with you wanting to have anal sex with a guy and him not being into it. Like, you want to throw it out there, that's awesome.
I don't.
But where's the love?
Just acknowledge it's there.
Just say hello to the asshole.
Yeah.
Are you saying-
before you have sex, you just want a guy to like maybe go around back and wave, give the asshole a little wave,
Yeah.
and then head back to the vagina, right? Yeah,
Just a stop by.
Front door. She wants
A
a front door.
drive-by.
She wants a front door entry, but a back door wave.
I don't get anything
There's
wrong with
nothing
that.
wrong with that.
Why not see the whole house? Why not see the whole house? Don't just run straight. Don't go straight to the bedroom. Come on, check out
Can
my
I
yard.
show you around? Yeah.
You've already been in the attic for a little
We don't
while.
have to play in the yard. I'm just telling you I have one.
Yep.
I just
we could
redid
go out
it.
there.
You
I
want to
just
go
redid it.
check?
Yeah, I just trimmed it up. It's very beautiful.
I think the message of our podcast is just finger the buttle a little bit.
Listen, don't
Oh my god.
don't ignore the buttle. Is what we're saying, right?
Yeah.
Do your parents listen to this kind of stuff?
Not yours.
Can I send it to them?
Right. We sure enjoyed doing that Pete Holmes thing, but wow.
They might find it.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm okay with this.
Do
being
they
out
know
there.
that you have? They know you have sex.
They know I have an asshole. Yeah.
They do?
Yeah, they.
My dad still does not know I have an asshole. No, I've kept it fucking under wraps this whole fucking time.
That's where my dad has a picture of mine up on the wall. He really likes me. He really, really likes me. My dad's a big fan. He's a big fan.
And you bleach your asshole. Or as we call it, the thing Rames.
No. But I used to bleach it. Now I color it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
What
a
color?
Tide pen.
What's that? Yes, that's right. That's right. Yeah, I did that.
Well,
Mine's
you learned that
lavender right
you
now.
You learned that at fish concerts, right? Like that's
Yes.
Like a fish,
Yeah.
Back in those days, everyone colored their assholes. So you,
What were we even?
what the fuck?
I
were
like
we?
myself.
Oh, so we're talking about you
but I
drinking.
guess yeah.
So did
It
you
was
just
bad.
did you just stop and you're not doing it? Like you just went fuck it, I'm not drinking, or are you going?
I read
to,
this book.
Are you going to meet the peoples? Or
No,
you,
no meetings.
no meetings?
I just read this.
You just read a book and you're like, well, I'm done.
I mean, this book is like really like a process you have to go through. I mean, I'm done. And it's been very easy. And
Really?
I've tried to quit before, and it was a nightmare. And this time, I got through the holiday. Nothing. It's not been hard at all. This method really works for me. It helped me quit smoking. I really recommend
And
it.
but you were a blackout drunk.
Oh yeah.
Blackout.
Like so, how often?
Never
were
did
you,
anything I regretted. Like I would never
Not
drive.
that you know of.
But the next
Right?
day
I mean,
I
you're
would
blacked
collect the
out.
facts.
You wake up and you're in Dallas. You're like, oh, that's weird. I started partying
but
in
I'm
New York
safe.
City.
Yeah.
But I'm alive.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
So
but
you would like
yes.
go out to bars after shows. You would get blackout drunk and then wake up in the hotel room and be like, well, I just pulled another Nikki Glaser.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And how often a week was this happening?
I mean, I would drink every night, but the blackouts, I would say it would be like, they call them gray outs. Like I would remember pieces of the
Yeah, I did that. That was
would
it.
Pop in and out. You'd be in a bar talking to someone, and then all of a sudden you'd lose, and you'd be somewhere else doing
Yes,
something else.
that was
That's
me
a gray
too.
out.
I'd have total blackouts, but I would have gray outs most of the time, and then they were literally like, "Oh, there's a traffic cone in my bed." You know what I mean? Like there would be, and she won't leave. It's no, but I would have those kind of things too.
I was getting to the point where I wasn't telling people, like, I would see someone the next day that I knew I had seen the night before and been drunk with, and I would not tell that person a really good story that I had because I would fear that I had already told them. So I would just, I just figured that I didn't know what because I would talk to people about something, and they'd be like, you already told me that,
it sounds like the worst thing that happened
really
was that you
humiliating.
were a repetitive storyteller.
That was the worst thing. And I hate those people. I don't want to listen to a story again. It's hard to retape this podcast. Jesus Christ.
It's gonna be great when you're old because you're not gonna want to talk to anybody.
I know.
And
It's like
all the
having
people around you.
Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except people get mad at you. Like, you fucking told me that already. Whereas with Alzheimer's, people are just like, oh, right. Well, here it is.
But you didn't do anything. You never had one of those events where you
You don't have a good
I probably slept.
drunk
You know what?
story?
Here's the thing. I was having I would get involved with people.
You were doing a lot of making out, right? Did you make out a lot?
No. I would hook up with people. How do I phrase this? I don't know how I'm ever.
You went to a lot. You went to a lot of fuck
I don't know
parties.
how I will ever have sex again sober. With someone for the first time. That to me is going to be my biggest
Yeah.
struggle about
Yeah.
being sober is having sex with someone for the first time sober because I think I slept with a lot of or I dated a lot of people because I slept with them when I was drunk that I would just all of a sudden be in this relationship because we slept together and all of a sudden it's happening.
Yes, that's right.
And I would then sleep with them sober and be like, this is fucking disgusting. Like, what the fuck?
You're related.
And I was so grossed out by them
when you say
sober.
disgusting, the reality
I'm
of
not attracted to this person at all.
Okay.
And they're get off me.
But yeah. Well,
Did you say that? Because that's a great thing to say
I've
during
said
sex.
it before. Get
What?
out.
Get off me.
One time.
That's gotta be
Before it
hard.
was over?
Yeah.
In the middle?
In the middle of it.
Just like
what
this
did
is
you say?
disgusting.
I was
Get
in
off
this
me.
whole trip about stop having sex when you don't want to. Don't be disrespected that way. And by you, because I would just be in the middle of it and be thinking about something else and being like, when is this going to be over? And then at one point I was just like, I don't want any of this. Right? And I just go, get off me right now. And I was like, we need to stop. I don't want this right now. I don't know. And he did, and it was real weird.
Oh yeah, that's a weird.
It was really weird,
That's
and I had
weird-
to, explain.
But I mean, from my experience, that happens about 60% of the time when you're having sex. 60% of the time, you're like, get off! For me,
No, yeah, well, I'm sure.
we're deep. We're deep.
God, it's so
we're
good
getting so
though.
deep in the mind of Nikki Glaser.
I know.
It's
It's
fucking
so crazy. I could talk to you forever.
crazy.
Yeah.
This has
Yeah.
been fun.
I used to do. Look,
It has been fun. You guys are.
Are you terrified or?
No,
are you,
no. I've had.
Listen
a
to me.
laugh.
Have
I
we,
used to do-
Have we made you sadder? Like, are
No,
you?
I wanted this to be what this is.
my whole thing was the same way. Where here's my plan.
Yeah.
I would go out, I would drink, and I go, now I can fuck. So then I would, but the alcoholism, I'm not blaming it on the sex, but that was now I can do this, now I can fuck, and then I would just try, and I was very nice about it, but I would just always
He
that was
did a lot.
my method
Mm-hmm.
was if I can get just fucked up enough, now I can talk to every girl in the room, and I can hopefully make this happen, and it was all the time. So when I had to do it sober for the first time, and I did go to first off, let me just put this out there. There's if you're sober by the method that you got sober by, who gives a shit? I'm not a fascist. I don't think there's one way to do it. I went to that place where there was those people that hung out in chairs. And I got a sponsor, and that guy was like, look, this is going to be hard. It's going to be hard. It's going to be weird at first. Do not get in a relationship for a year, but do some fucking.
Yeah, do some fucking.
Go. Literally, it was like it's
Road
like
fucking.
you know, like when people tell you to write something and just it's gonna be terrible at first. Like if you're trying to write a book,
Yeah.
just go have terrible, shitty, loud sex.
Cry during
loud being loud meaning
Done.
it will be so real. It'll seem loud. It'll be clumsy. Your parts will also. It'll seem strange and it was 2 or 3, and then I was back in the game.
Back in the game.
2 or 3. But the thing was, a lot of times, the first couple times would be with a girl who was really drunk, and then I was like, I can't do this either because
know.
you smell like glue.
That's an
So-
unpleasant thing.
I mean, sometimes I also fuck horses, and they smell like glue.
Well, I like to do meth and fuck bulldogs.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes to that, brother.
thing on the side of your
Sometimes
nose,
what
a
I will
weird
do is
thing.
I will slit a pony open and get inside of it.
I don't
want to
talk to you.
Remember that? Remember that girl? Remember that girl?
I
She was
stopped
awesome.
wanting to talk to you.
When she slit the horse in, took her clothes off, got inside.
So we gotta,
Nikki,
we
you're
gotta
fine.
get you back in here when you fall back off the wagon.
Oh my, I'm not.
Nikki's gonna be with us in New York, by the way. Nikki's gonna be with
I
us
am
at
so excited.
the Starfish
Yeah.
Starfish Circus.
Circus
Yeah.
in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
It's gonna be great. She's obviously great.
Do you
You're
work a
loving
lot
it.
in New York City? Do you,
Yeah,
do you work in the clubs
Work at
a
the
lot?
cellar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, one of
Yeah.
the few females to get in through SC. Yeah, that's a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
Now, were you preparing a
tough
set for Letterman when Eddie Brill set his career on fire?
Part of me was like, yeah, now's the
the
get
chance,
in, and then
yeah.
he's gone.
It's gonna be worse
I'm
for everybody. Have you heard my theory on that? It's gonna be
No.
worse. Eddie Brill got fired, and then my first thought was all these people were cheering, and my first thought was, first of all, those orders are coming from the top. I know Eddie. Eddie's not that guy that is
Yeah.
being portrayed, which is after I heard is
I
true.
like Eddie too.
And my next thought was they're going to give the job to a staffer who doesn't know dick about comedy, and it's going to make it worse for everybody, and that's what's going to happen. So the orders are still going to be there. It's still going to be hard for women to get on, and now it's going to be hard for everyone to get on.
Yeah. They're going to have a lot of women in the beginning, I think.
Yeah, they'll
just
have-
to
they'll have
prove-
a-
They'll come back with a woman.
Yep.
They'll blow it out.
Yep.
I say Nikki Glaser.
I'll do it. Thanks, guys. I just got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh,
Congratulations.
that's
This is how it works.
Oh.
What's
You
weird for
come in
me
here
is
and
that
talk to us
I'm now working as a staffer at Letterman, which is not how I saw my career going. But you know
Can I
what? You take
say,
a job.
No.
what? Okay. This has been fun. No, man, you were on my Facebook profile for so long. I got into you, Greg. And this, you might even want
You
to
guys want me to take off?
Yeah. If you could, please.
That's all right.
You had the funniest line of any podcast I've ever heard in my life. Never Not Funny, probably 5 years ago. Do you remember? I hope you turned this into a bit that I just don't even know about, where you had a man bag.
Yes.
Do you remember? Do you
Yes.
have a bit about it?
Yes.
Where you catch yourself in the window
Yes.
and you say, "Lady, take that purse off." That
I don't remember saying that. I did have a bit
holy
about it. Shit, lady,
that
take that purse
line.
off.
You catch a reflection. You go, "Lady, take that purse off."
Oh,
I fucking listened to that so many times. It was a quote on my Facebook profile for many years.
Oh my God, thank you.
So I just have to remind you of that
Thank
line.
you.
That was like the most killer thing.
I
I've
have.
heard,
Here's
and
the
I
thing.
just-
Career-wise, I've not been able
I'm
to.
waiting over here for
I'm
mine
getting to
now.
you.
Thank you very much. Just as a point of fact, I have not been able to take the lady off. Off my, I've not been able to take my, but I'm trying
No,
to take the
lady
purse
is
off.
still there.
Right?
No, the lady's gonna be there forever. You're soaked in lady.
Gorgeous.
You're
You can lose the purse, but the lady's there.
The
it's like you
lady's
got
always going to
wet
be
with
there.
Lady. Like
yeah,
you
yeah,
just-
yeah. I love them. I acknowledge the butthole.
I know we covered this in the first Lost episode, but I couldn't be more of a huge fan of both you guys and what you're doing. I think this is the best. People always compliment, they're like, "Oh, I got to get into your podcast." And I go, "You know what you should really get into?" I
Oh,
swear
God.
to God.
My God.
My co-host is like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "But you really should listen to
Oh
Walking
my
the
God,
Room."
that's so awesome.
I couldn't be a bigger
Does
fan.
Sarah listen?
No, she doesn't listen to any. She doesn't listen to any podcasts.
Oh, really?
Literally
But she
no
does
podcasts. But she does one. She listens to ours.
I get
She has
that.
to edit it. But she
Part
listens
of part
to
of
zero.
part is the same way now. He's like, I don't listen to
I
any of
just
them.
started following her on Twitter. So
Yeah,
we'll see
she's
how she
great.
does.
But no, I love you guys, and it's a gift to discover your podcast. I look forward.
Wow. Well,
You're
thank
the
you.
one
Well,
that I
Dave-
listen to right away on Monday.
Dave and I would love jobs on your show. When you have an
Done.
actual
Oh my
career.
fucking
When you
God,
guys have
done.
an actual career. If not, we'll create something for you because you're fucking stellar.
Oh, well,
Right?
Well, how would
Well,
you
and
create
we-
anything
we-
for anybody?
mutual
We-
feelings.
Yeah, well, no, we would just do it here. I mean, like we do a show here.
This is a thing.
This is a thing, yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah. No, and listen, you're going to get a lot of weird emails from our listeners, but they
Bring 'em.
are the
I've
best.
wandered
Can I
into
tell you
the
something?
Thunderdome.
They are the crazy best people.
They're super nice, but they're
They
also
are.
fucking nuts.
They're nuts, but but when you meet them in real person, they're gentle.
I
and
gotta get a
lovely.
different name on the Thunderdome because I have just Nikki Glaser, and I want to kind of be
you should
more
be anonymous.
because as soon as you go in, everyone knows you're there,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
I get freaked out. So I go in and then I leave.
Yeah.
But I want to get involved because like I was saying before, like when I first discovered your podcast, I was like just wanting to find anyone to talk to about it, trying to get everyone I know to listen, and now there's like a community. I need to get a part of it. So
Yeah, just give
happening.
yourself a
I'm going
a
to.
horrible name.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, horrible name.
Yeah.
Just don't.
I mean, they would know now, but something like dumpster mouth. And your dumpster mouth, they're not
That's
really
it.
sure if it's
I'm
you or
dumpster
not.
mouth.
Oh my
You
God,
are.
it's fantastic.
Because someone's going to do it anyway, so I'll just lie and say it's not me.
Yeah, say it's not you. And then blog a little bit about your life. Yeah. I mean, that's it. There's some people that are writing blogs in there. There's a guy named Richard Karkner, and
my God.
he writes a short story based on every episode, but it has nothing
There's
really
some of
to
the
do with
best
the
writing I've
episode.
ever
It's some of the
read.
best writing I've ever. Yeah, I'm trying to get him.
amazing.
I'm going to try and get him a book deal. His writing is. And by the way, Dave and I read everything, and there are a lot of people that are good there. I'm not playing favorites here, but everyone that goes there can agree. Like he's just an exceptional. He's on level with like a Carver or an Updike. Like he's a young version of those kinds of writers, where it's like he just is able to grab a moment and make it so real with not a lot of words. Like it's hard to explain. You just have to read him. He's unbelievable and
Yeah.
specific
Oh, I can't
and
wait.
funny and dark. And if you read them, and then you go, oh, that's the episode he's referring to. Holy fuck! How did he make this story out of that?
You
Like
read
you'll
it,
get
Nice.
that.
and then you go, "Oh my God, he's talking about that episode," and you're into the story already. And
The first one he did was about wigs, about a guy who worked at a wig shop. That was just unbelievable. I have to get downstairs.
Okay.
I have to go bury a fish because Finn's fish died.
And Nikki has better podcasts to do.
Name your podcast.
Not
Say
true.
it.
You
Come
had to be
see
there.
her, meet
You had
her,
to be
see the
there
show,
with
Brooklyn. Mark
Sarah
Sampson.
Schaefer.
Sarah Schaefer. It's on iTunes.
Yep. Yeah, go see it.
And maybe
Go-
we'll be seeing you on MTV soon. On
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
You
We're
did
finding out soon.
Okay.
Fingers crossed.
Thank you.
Bye.
Glitter done.
Glitter done.
Please hang up and try again. Please hang up and try again. Please hang up and try again.